Hello and welcome back to the Nords. We are being attacked by Whiterun and they have the first move in this war. What do I mean by that? Well, they have 7,776 troops and they are able to use them immediately. Their allies here, they are there, and basically they can move wherever they want to at the start of this war. They're ready to go. We are not quite ready to go. Halffinger have some troops. Dawnstar have some troops, we have some troops, but none of them are merged up, and none of us individually are actually strong enough to take on Whiterun. So, what's the plan? Well, I think our first goal should be to try and merge up with Halffinger and then take on Whiterun. I think that's going to be our best move, because us plus Halffinger is stronger. Now, obviously, if Dawnstar could join in, that would be nice, but, you know, we'll take what we can. Holding the war goal would be great, because if we hold the war goal, we get ticking war score, and we'd assume that if we have more troops, we will win over time with ticking war score. But, you know, it's still going to be difficult. Now, if we could get another ally in the war, that would be great. I don't think we can, though, because I believe that my grandchildren are all married off. So you're married. You are... Yeah, you're married. Let's have a look over here at our next set of grandchildren. You are not married. Okay. So maybe I could invite him to court, and then maybe we could get a marriage out of that one. Potentially another alliance. That would be good. And then you are also not married. Let's maybe... Oh, no, I don't want to invite you to court. I would want to invite your mother to court, I guess. Ah, but because her spouse has landed, that's why he's in a different court. Okay, so we probably can't do anything with that necessarily. Yeah. We're going to struggle to do anything with that, so that's fine. We'll leave that one where it is. But we've got one more. We've got one potential alliance we can get from a grandchild, so we'll see whether we can get a little extra strength there. Right. Let's look at where the troops are. We have 3,000 here. They're going to have 5,000 there, and then Dawnstar have 1,300. Now, it looks to me distinctly like Dawnstar, because they're moving here. They're doing one of two things. They're either sieging here. I suspect they're either sieging this capital, or they're going to go like this and go all the way around to us. I think they're going to siege the capital. We'll see. That might be the shortest path to us, actually. Yeah, we'll wait a little bit and see what they do. We're kind of good where we are right now, because Whiterun are unlikely to move into our territory, because if they do, they're going to take attrition. So that's good. We don't know what these guys are going to do yet, so I think what we do is we kind of just chill. That's probably going to be our best move. We chill, see if we can get another alliance, and see where things can go. So, let's go. We have recruited our grandson to court. Perfect. We can now find him an ally. Bone Chill is not who we're looking for. Falkrenth is not who we're looking for. Town of Dragonfields. Is this within my land? No. Okay, so this is an alliance we can get. 1,600. That's not really good. And then no other alliances. That's it. Those are our 3 alliances we can choose. I don't have some kind of filter on, do I? I do have fertile. Let's go for all. Let me just have a look and see what alliances we could get. We get an alliance here for 1,000 troops. I don't think that these are worth it for, yeah. For the amount of troops we're getting, I don't think it's worth ruining our succession on that line. So, let's change this back and then see what we can do. I guess Dragonfields is okay, if you're willing to take it. 1,160. Is that even worth calling in? Maybe it's not. Maybe we just marry you off to Falkrenth, and then that stops Falkrenth from being in a some kind of revolt. Although wait, are they my? They are a vassal here, so that's they're never going to join a revolt. So I could marry them to Bone Chill. The problem with marrying them to Bone Chill is I want to revoke their title, so that's not going to be long term. I don't know, I really have nothing to do with you. Could marry you to an elf, just for some fun. Okay. I mean, that's not really the best logic, but sure, we're going to marry you to a Bosmer. Let's do that. Sure, that seems cool. Maybe we can get some lifespan into the family. See how that goes. Right. That's all fine. We're going to chill here. So there's 4,500. Did they hire some mercenaries? I think they might have. No, they didn't. Well, let me just double check. No, they didn't. So that's 4,500. I'm just trying to figure out where the rest of their army is, because you only have 800. Must be another army coming in behind them. There we go. There's the rest of the army. Okay. Cool. Are you our best leader? Yes, by a reasonable margin. Okay. You're not so good in these particular bits of land because we're all in mountains, but yeah. Yeah, there's actually nowhere good nearby where you're going to get a bonus from that, but even with taking that out of there, you still have the best advantage, and then the next best would be this one, which might be okay. You might get a oh, yeah, you might be good because you can go over the river, actually. That'd be nice. Also, 41 prowess means that you're going to be fantastic in combat. Let's make you my leader for just now, because if we want to attack Riverwood, there's a high chance we have to attack over the river, so that's fine. Just seeing where they're going. So Dawnstar raised some additional troops. Is that our other ally? I think that's our other ally, actually. We have one more ally up there. Yeah, because we actually have... That's weird that that disappeared into nothing. There we go. We have this one as well with 400. I'd forgotten about them. So it looks... Oh, we can actually see where they're moving. Oh, yeah, yeah. So you're heading to that province. You guys, I can't... Oh, yeah, you're heading... down the major river. I forgot you could just see where they're going. That's kind of useful. You're heading down to me. So they're actually going to go all the way along the major river and then to us. That's perfect. That's exactly what we want. Oh, and you're doing the same thing. Wait, no, you're just going straight through... There's no river there. You're just going to walk through Whiterun. Well, that's not going to work. Their troops are in the way. I don't think they care. Okay. So, that's not going to work. I'm sure they're going down a river. Although, the river only goes to here. So, what are you doing after that? You're just going to, like, walk... You're just going to walk through them. Okay, so these are obviously not the end movements, I hope. Yeah, so we'll see what the AI do. But, in essence, 2 of them are trying to get to us. So, that's nice. Also, now we have this person, another potential knight. Cool. Not really what I was looking for in terms of an alliance, but that's okay. They move to Embershard, we back off. But they're going to head to the War Goal and siege it. Yeah, we knew that was going to happen. There's nothing else to do there. Let's see. You really are going to walk through... You're not going to take attrition walking through enemy territory? Just a thought. I'm fairly certain you're going to start taking attrition. No? Yeah, see, they just lost 100 troops. They're literally just going to walk directly through enemy territory. Wow. Okay. Well, didn't see that one coming. Yeah, I guess we're going to stay still in the hopes that these guys somehow get to us. You're just going to walk through the enemy. Are you stupid? Yes. Yes, you are. Look how much attrition they're taking, just walking through enemy lands. Okay. They're going to merge up. Now what are you going to do? They've merged up. Now you have to walk all the way around here. Oh my lord. Anyway, I can become the owner of this sword. Or I cannot. I don't want to spend 135 gold on that sword. Oh no, they're going to attack that army because they're so stupid. Because they're like, oh, my numbers are bigger. But that's not the way it works. Because they have more troops. Now, look how much attrition they've taken walking around here. We have less troops in the war now. Right, well, I guess we're going to hire some mercenaries. There we go. Let's hire some mercenaries. Here was me thinking the AI might walk around. No, they literally decided they might walk through the enemy. It's crazy. Anyway, I could hire some war mages. That sounds fun. I don't really know if they're going to be that good, though. 700 war mate. I suppose they are good against heavy infantry. You probably have an army made up of heavy infantry. Nope. 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 Okay, so you're good against something that they don't have. They have spearmen. They have one lot of spearmen, right? I think so. Those are pikemen. Are pikemen spearmen? Yes, okay. So we could try that. How about you? You're good against spearmen. Okay. So I might as well hire you because you're cheaper by 3 gold. You're good against spearmen and skirmishers. Do I hire orc marauders? That seems good. Yeah. You're good against spearmen and skirmishers. You're what we want. And it looks like you're better overall. Now, that does cost us 480. That doesn't cost us 3 less. It costs us 28 less. Yeah, I misread which one was the cost for some reason in my head. It's extremely expensive, but they'd be good. It would cost us all of our money, but they would be really good. I'm going to hold off on buying them for a second or two. We'll see how things go. Also, instead of raising control, I'd prefer if you did this one, because it's going to reduce our army maintenance by a third. Yeah, so now we're making money at war, which is a much better situation. I think I siege. Yeah, I think I siege this back down, because that's going to force them to have to deal with me. Yeah. Do we wait for them to take one more step before backing off? What are you doing? Why? Why? Why would you do this? Don't be stupid. Right, I need to back off or they're going to wander into the enemy. Right. How many troops do we have left? We have enough. Okay, that's fine. So that's 8,000 heading to us. You're going to merge up. That means that we'll have 4,000. I need to be one step further back, because I can't afford to be hit immediately. There we go. We're fine with this, I think. Wait, where's the rest of the troops? Yeah, okay, we need another step back, actually. Or are we happy in the hills? We might be happy in the hills. I'd be happier here, but I don't think that's going to work. I think this is where we hire our mercenaries. Yeah, and we hire the orcs. We accept that we need to hire the orcs to win. And we double check. That's in the right holding, right? Yeah. Not in the holding that's about to be attacked, which would be less than ideal. Merge. Okay. So now we have 4,000. I'm feeling a little bit more secure here. I'm going to switch you to... Actually, I think you're still fine. I think enemy fatal casualties is still good for us. We're going to stay where we are. If they attack us, they have to take an attrition hit. It's only 100 troops, but they have to take it, which is fine. Or do I take a step this way? I'm going to take a step this way so that we can get closer to that army. The King That Cares. It's no secret I'm working hard on learning the Nordic language, and it seems that it's pretty common knowledge among the Westholder peasantry. They're referring to me as the King That Cares, a flattering thing indeed. Even the lower nobles are lauding my efforts. I feel like my efforts have brought the Nords and Westholders closer together. Perhaps I should hold a speech in both Nordic and Cyrillic. That's not going to work. Make them forget me, I cannot afford distractions, or this is most fortunate. We'll take the 1% cultural thing here. They're going to attack us. They have an army that's moving away currently. We have 3,000 that are making their way here. Do we take the fight? So, they have 2,000 that are attacking us. They have 4,000 that are walking away, and they have 2,000 that are joining in. Now, these will switch when the fight happens. They will turn around when the fight happens. These guys will join in. I think we're fine. I think we want to take this. Yes, and we get we get a double defending bonus. We have a better army commander. I think this is a good fight for us. Yeah, they all backed off. Okay, well this is fine then. Them backing off is okay. We can accept that. Our level of fame just went up. Cool. Where are you going? Oh, it's supposed to just trying to make us not take supply hits here. Right, now we have all of our troops here. Let's move forward. And I'm going to move into Riverwood. I want to take this fight. I want them to come and attack me in Riverwood. If not, we're going to win the siege, and we're going to take back the taking war score, which will be fine. Okay. So sieging is down. They're heading around here, I think. Yep. Okay, we just took back Riverwood. We now have taken war score. We're back to a 0. I would love it if they attack here so we can join in. Let's see. New intrigue perk available. Thriving in chaos. Sure. If I get stressed, that gives us some bonuses. That'd be nice. Okay, let's see what they do. Let's see what they do. Being raided. I mean, that's just annoying more than anything else. What are you doing? You're sitting in honey brew? Or we're going to win if you do that. We got taken war score. Is it for somebody's claim? No, it's a de jure war, which means that it's a claim that won't go away from us killing someone. You're just sitting here to avoid taking attrition. You know what? We'll do likewise. We're going to win if nothing happens. So, like, you know, sure. I'm going to move here. You're going to move out. Sure, I'll take 50 gold. Thank you. And our court grandeur level went up. Cool. Investment inquiry. With Queen Gretold's diligent administration of my household finances, there was more gold at the end of the season than expected. That's fantastic. I am going to take the money. Thank you. We need it. Right. Well, I'm going to let this tick. How much do we need for a white piece? I would accept a white piece. We need 17 more war score. Alright, well. I'll wait. We've gained a favor hook on you. Why? Oh, because my wife resolved the debt. Okay. I don't really have anything I want you to do, but cool. Now we chill. And we wait. If they don't want to fight, they don't want to fight. After lots of hard work, nothing. It's impossible to learn the Nordic language. No matter how hard I try, I speak like a barely weaned babe and write like an unlettered blind serf who's missing most of their fingers. Ah, this was a waste of time. We're going to gain the stress. Why not? We just took a thing that gives us bonuses if we're stressed. Alright, I'm quite happy to just sit here and wait if that's what they want to do. We effectively get what we want in 12 war score. I'm happy to sit here. Don't know what these guys are doing. I guess they're trying to, like, move so they don't take attrition. Have they been attacked or something? No? They're just, like, moving for the sake of moving. Okay. This is fine. They're moving out here. We have more troops as well now, because all of our troops just reinforced. 7 war score. Alright, so when that gets to around 20, we're expecting it to go off. Why do I not say 21? Well, I'm thinking that length of war will go down by at least 1, which will probably mean that we can white peace earlier. I think they're heading round here to try and siege this side. Alright, court event. Poor manners. As a loud belch echoes through the dining hall, all conversation abruptly ceases. My high priest, Sitar, pats his stomach and grins. Ah, better out than in, my dad always said. Various courtiers exchange incredulous glances before my courtier, Gogog, looks at me and exclaims, "My king, was that holy? That was wholly inappropriate. Certainly, you must agree." We gain dreads. Okay, and they would stop endorsing us. What do they give us? I mean, they do give us, like, not insignificant taxes. Okay. And then here. I think we take the court grandeur hit for the opinion buff. Yeah, I think we're happy with that. Oh, I just realized the person who did that was the bastard child of our father that was never acknowledged. Okay. We are 3 war score off. It might end up being 21%, being the number that we need. Let's see. 20%. Yeah, it's at exactly 0 here, so we do need 1 more. Long war did go up, but we needed 1 more %. There we go. I can now white peace. Now, could we enforce demands? We could. It would mean that he has to pay us 500 gold. Do we want to do that? No. Well, mainly because we have no way to attack him. The moment we move into his territory, things start looking bad for us because we rely on the AI to back us up. I think that we're happy just white piecing and taking what we can get. Because, effectively, we're going to lose that much gold doing it if we have to buy our mercenaries back again. And we would have to buy... Oh, it's in here. And we'd have to buy them back again if the war lasts more than 19 months, which it probably will. So, I'm just going to say, cool, white peace. Doesn't give us as long of a truce timer, but I'm still happy with that. Cool. Right. So be it. The cake and the diamond. Oh, also disband our troops. Yay, that's looking better. Also, now, I'm just going to move this off to the side. Next thing that we need to do, we need to raise our control in Peak Shade just to get that maxed out, and then we'll be fantastic. Right. Now, we still need our 250 to get Bone Chill, and we are actually at Illustrious now, so we can raise this up. So, raise that up, take Bone Chill, and then 250 to get the Duchy. Awesome. That's fine. Cool. This one. Wait, do we still have troops raised? No, those are our allies' troops. Cool. The cake and the diamond. A woman came to court asking for an audience, seemingly with a pressing matter. I asked her to come, hoping that she would go quickly about it. I'm in need of financial assistance to facilitate my transportation. You want to see the shrine for charity, I said, curtly. I'm not looking for charity, she said. I'm looking to barter services. Her appearance reminded me of a famous alchemist. What was her name again? Is your name Erna Stormcatcher, I asked. That's right, she said with a cackle. We're the same person. Perhaps I could prepare you a potion in exchange for gold. Sure. It's only 15. Let's see what she gives us. Old woman, I finally say with a sigh. How much longer is this going to take? I'm getting tired of watching you work. The Mages Guild has fooled the populace into thinking alchemy is a science, she said. I think I'll make the potions up as cakes. It's much more potent that way. Ernest Stormcatcher had made a small presentation on a wooden platter, a small cake, and a silver cutting knife. We can eat or I'm not hungry. Now let's eat then. I gained had a powerful cake for 10 years. Okay, what does that do for us? 5 prowess. Oh, okay, so we paid 15 gold for 5 prowess. It's not terrible, but I wouldn't call it great. Our health is currently poor as well. Can we switch off of intrigue? We can. So if we want to live, we want to go to alchemy. We want to live a little bit longer. So let's go to alchemy focus. Our health is still probably going to be poor, but it's going to be less poor than it was. And the reason why we want to live is we want to fix our succession before we die, and it means that we need to get like another 100 gold. Cool. Speed 5, let's go. Majral architectural expertise. An extra 2 stewardship for my wife. Wonderful. Our stewardship is now 11. That's good. Court grandeur dropped a little bit more. We're okay with that though. Learn language. Lexical love. Oh my dear Heimskr, you're really learning my beloved Nordic. I feel so appreciated. You're making such an effort to understand me. Queen Gretold says, pursing her lips. Can I help you in any way? Teach you some words perhaps? And say sure. There's a chance it works. I can say, how do you say meet me in my bedchamber naked? Okay, or thank you, I'm doing just fine. I guess we'll choose that one. Cool. Duchess Laurentina's friendship. Who? Ellen here. So this is one that we've heard about before. Ah, yeah, they border us there. Okay, that's fine. While our numerous attempts to curry my favor have not gone unnoticed, I cannot help but feel irritated by Duchess Laurentia's sudden interest in me. Yeah, sure, we'll get closer to getting a friendship. Because that also gives us a little bit more stress, chance we get the extra stats. We're almost there. Almost there. Just a little bit further. 2 more months. Ooh, you finished. That's fantastic. This one I just choose... I was going to say the one that lowers my stress, but I don't want to choose the one that lowers my stress, but none of these lower my stress, so we're good. Right. Cool. We have just finished control in the county, so we've now got the best county that we can. I think I'm going to leave you on train commanders. Gives us a better chance of getting new commanders into our court. I like that. Just see if we have anything else we want. Knight effectiveness is probably useful, but this is more useful when at peace, I think. This was useful in the war just to purely reduce the amount of money that we're paying, but yeah, I think this is probably the best one to switch to if we're fine in the war for money. Cool, you're doing fine. Everybody seems fine here. Right, 250. Now, here's the point where I'm going to save the game just in case. And the reason I'm going to save the game is because I'm not 100% sure what I'm about to do is going to work, and I think it might break things if it doesn't work. So, here's our succession. So our succession currently is, we have these titles. Our son inherits a duchy and the land of Helgen. Our daughter inherits the land of Peak Shade. What we want to happen is we want to take Bone Chill, create a duchy here. Doing that will then allow us to give the duchy to our daughter. Our daughter will then be the holder of a duchy title, and therefore will not be able to have that land right there. That land right there, because she's already got her inheritance. Having the duchy title will then allow her to inherit children to inherit Dawnstar, which will then mean that Dawnstar becomes part of our territory. Now, it does have the added negative that if our daughter was to somehow survive first, obviously, actually, I just realized we have to kill our daughter after we give her the land, but if our daughter was to survive, then we would have no way of inheriting Dawnstar. But, you know, we need to work that one out. I went too far south. What I don't want to happen is what would be like a minor negative would be if our daughter gets that and she still inherits Peak Shade. What would be a major negative is if it then mixes up the succession so our son and our daughter both inherit. That would be really bad. It shouldn't do that based upon my understanding, but, you know, that's why I saved. Right. I'm going to revoke your title. I'm going to use it. Wait, it's tyranny? Oh. There we go. I'm going to revoke your title. It's not tyranny, and we're okay to do it. So I click revoke title. We have now received Bone Chill. I now go to our daughter, and I say, hey daughter. Oh, you're not in my court. I can't grant you the land. Oh no. Wait, can I grant the son the land directly? Yes, I can. Aha. Even better. So our grandson is now here. I can now grant our grandson the land. That means we don't have to kill our daughter. That's actually even better. Oh, and I need to create the duchy. There we go. Yeah, that actually worked even better. It's saved us a step. Cool. So now we don't even need to worry about whether our daughter inherits at the right time. Our grandson holds the land. Awesome. So that's going to fix that issue. So now he should be third in line to this, effectively, which he is. So if we kill her, he is effectively the heir, which is what we want. So we have to kill her. Murder scheme is reopened. Let's go. Okay. We need a new steward, because our steward was one of the people who held land there. I think it might even have been Bone Chill. We're going to go with you as a steward. There we go. Right, we can negotiate an alliance with him, which means he can't join factions against us, which is good. Mercenary contract expiring. Cool. Right, now what we want to do is we want to get people involved in this scheme. The problem is that we have no money. But when we have money, we can hopefully do that. Right. But at the very least, we've set it up so we have a chance of getting that land. Oh, I didn't even look at succession. Succession should be the same. Yes. So they are going to inherit Peak Shade because we can't give our daughter the land, but that's fine. It doesn't really matter. That was the same situation that we were in before. It actually works out better that our son holds this land. Yeah, it would have been kind of cool if we could have fixed succession, but I guess if we had to kill our daughter at the start anyway... I don't know. Yeah, it would have ended up roughly the same. Except one might have taken more time. As I step over the threshold to my High Priest Sitar's office, I find him bent deeply over a book. The translation of an autopsy report is atrocious, he says with a sigh. If I were to follow these instructions, I'm as likely to cure my patient as I am to kill them outright. Let me have a look. I will buy you a better translation, or you should look to the legends for guidance. I can't really afford to do that. I think I'll take the -10 opinion. That's okay. Cool. Level of devotion went up though, which is good, so that will have raised our clergy opinion. So although we lost 10, we actually only lost 5 with him because he's a member of the clergy. Cool. Carrying on. Learn language success. After lots of hard work, I finally learned the Nordic language. Endless hours practicing accentuation, sleepless nights mimicking inflection, countless lessons mastering intonation. It was all worth it in the end. During my efforts, I looked to emulate Renhild's accent. I'm sure she would be impressed with my results. And of course, Westholder peasants now respect me a great deal more. Should I send a letter to her? No, that's likely to fail. So let's go. We've learned the language. Right. A secret truth has reached the light of day. My vassal, Alderman Holgarth, has had an extramarital affair with his lover. Who cares? Okay, that's fine. Gurnithlith's missing hides. Gurnilith approaches me with a grave face and, before I can ask her anything, tells me that she woke up this morning to find out she has been robbed, as her servants were counted by some horsemen who stole precious hides from her. Gurnilith asked for my help and waits for my response. Sure. The entourage returned with some surprising news. The horsemen responsible were actually under direct orders of the respected Gazana, who was very offended by Gurnilith. Who? You, who holds land where? You don't hold land. You're in this person's court? Where are you? Silver who fail. Phew, they came a long way to steal her hides. Okay. Right. Speaking to the warriors that the entourage brought to me to confirm the story that Gurnitheld was stealing hides from the camp's herds proved to be true. They were taking back what was rightfully theirs. So the hides clearly belong to the horsemen. We gain foreign respect, different culture opinion, which is kind of cool. Or, the hides belong to Gurnilith. I won't fall for these horsemen tricks, so we can make different cultures hate us. We want different cultures to like us, because we have different cultures within our land. So that seems good. Right. Scheme discovered. You discovered I'm trying to kill you again? Well, okay. Can I try and abduct you? Nope, not for another 2 years. It was suggested I try magic. I didn't think we had any magic that would work. Let me just have a look. See, inflict wounds would be great. Don't have it. Frenzy? Considered hostile. What does that do? Causes the target to enter a furious state. We could do that. I don't really know what it does. I mean, I'm not using the spells for anything else. I cast Frenzy on you. And then actually on us, I want to cast a spell. There we go. Can I summon Daedra? Yeah, Flame Atronarch? Yeah, sure. Cool. So we now have even more prowess. I could have been doing this earlier. We have a lot of prowess now. Wonderful. Do I keep trying to kill her? 5% is not very high. Yeah. Minus 75 there. I could stick my Spy Master on it. I maybe should have done that beforehand. Only gives us an extra 11. So if it's not going to be... Let me just have a look here. That's not going to make a difference. So it's 5% either way. I guess I'll take my 5% odds, but like not like it. I mean, we are known to be a murderer anyway. Yeah, and they do hate us, so like sure. All things fall eventually, kingdoms, lords, children pushed from high places. Sure. 70% chance that they discover that I try and push her off somewhere. 5% chance of success. So I'm effectively saying that I need a roll of a 20 on a d20. Defenseless. She still lives. As my agent pushed her over the edge, her clothing got stuck on a protruding piece of wall just below. It held her long enough to... It held her long enough for help to arrive to save both the child and the damn candy. That wasn't bad enough. My spineless agent got caught and confessed. Well, it was worth a try. It's worth a try. You know, what's the worst that happens? Oh, now we have to, like, sit here. She is wounded, at least. A severe health penalty is not terrible. I mean, she's not going to kill her, but it was worth a try. Right. Anyway. What have we got here? Call hunt. We no longer need to do this. Hold court. We could do that. Let's hold court. Exhibiting King Heimskir's collection. My granddaughter Margaret approaches me with a spring in her step. My liege, Margaret says, full of excitement. I have a great idea that can bring you either money or fame. You have amassed quite a collection of artifacts, my lord, so why not put them on display? So we get paid one. Gets us monthly income. Chance people steal them though. And you get free. just gets us prestige, or I can say none. Let's get monthly income. Sure, 3% monthly income sounds nice. The Ravages of Peace. Next petitioner is extremely angry Alderman Harden of Riverwood. With the briefest deference shown, Harden relays that some of my knights, led by Marrow, have passed through the Lenstead of Riverwood recently. They've looted, pillaged, and despoiled villages and farms in Riverwood. So my warriors march in defense of us all. It says knight effectiveness. You must return your plunder. I can offer compensation. It's still pillaged and burned and all that sort of stuff. Or, if you cannot keep the peace, maybe it's my land. Ooh, and we can just take it and be like, now I have Riverwood, what are you going to do about it? It's only a -7 to do that. I mean, it's -60 with him, but that'd be interesting. If I take Riverwood, maybe that fixes our succession issue? We can't hold on to it, though. We don't have enough stewardship. We could if we immediately die. I don't know. I'm kind of 50-50 on this one. I don't really want to spend 80 gold. What's punish troublemakers? Lowers knight effectiveness. I could just make him hate us. I don't really care if he hates us, to be honest. Every knight gains 5 opinion of me. You know what? Sure. Stop complaining. My lord, I regret to inform you that I'm at the end of my tether. My vassal, Lendwoman Met, is clearly exasperated. The people over which I rule are an uncontrollable mob of unruly barbarians. Well, I will take 20 opinion and 6 court grandeur, as we did last time. Cool. Wonderful. My business here is done, and my business with this episode is done. Thank you for watching. I want to very briefly talk at the end of this episode. I didn't want to do it at the start because I didn't want it to get into things about the comments. I know a lot of different people want a lot of different things from the series, and there are a lot of different places that we could go with it. Obviously, right now we're focused on Skyrim. We could expand outwards into other things, but right now I'm quite happy with our little internal Skyrim issue. We could go around and try something else. We could maybe start another series where we play as a different thing with a different objective, but right now I'm happy with this. But it doesn't have to be what our series ends up as. But, despite all of that, just be, calm and collected in the comments. Don't, get riled up at each other. It's just, a fun series for entertainment. Don't worry about it. So, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.